Hello and welcome to Brain Buddies. My name is Magda and I'm a school wellbeing practitioner. Part of our job as SWPs is to help young people feel happier and healthier in their bodies and brains in school. This is a bite-sized info video for the second session of Brain Buddies, a workshop on emotional regulation being delivered to your child's class. In Brain Buddies, we will learn about emotions, how their brain works, and lots of skills to help them feel calmer and in control. In session 2, we talked about the different parts of the brain and how they affect how we think and feel. The aim of the second session is to find out what happens when feelings get too big, to learn about our thinking and our survival brain, to know what happens when we flip our lids, and to learn some more Brain Buddy skills. Our brains do so much for us. Sometimes our brains can cause us problems. We become so stressed or angry that it's difficult to think or remember anything. This is what we call flipping your lid. This is when you are so stressed or worried that you act without thinking first. This is great when you're in real danger, but if you're not in danger, it can mean you'll do something you'll regret. So what happens when you flip your lid? There are different parts of the brain, and the ones that control your decisions are the survival brain, or the amygdala, and the thinking brain, the prefrontal cortex. When our brain thinks we're in danger, the survival brain kicks in. It's fast, it doesn't think, it just reacts. The thinking brain's job is to help us make decisions and think before we act or speak. Sometimes our brain gets confused and the survival brain takes over, even when we're not in danger, and we can't hear what the thinking brain is trying to tell us. This could mean we end up shouting, screaming, running away, or not saying anything at all, things that can get children into trouble. If you understand what's happening in your brain and body when you have these big feelings, you can start to make different choices. Throughout Brain Buddies, we'll be learning different skills to help us when we feel like we might flip our lids. You may remember some of the other ones from session 1, like deep belly breathing, surfing the wave, and being a feelings detective or spotting body clues. Research shows that these skills can help calm the survival brain, helping the thinking brain come back and help us decide what to do. So how can pupils remind themselves of how the thinking brain and the survival brain work together when they start to feel their lid flipping or they start to feel overwhelmed? The pupils will be invited to think of their own self-talk phrase. They'll write it down and start trying to remember it for next time they feel overwhelmed. Here is an example. Chair push-ups is another skill that can help calm you down when you're feeling overwhelmed. Sit with your feet flat on the floor, push up from the seat of the chair with flat palms, hold for 5 seconds. We'll then ask the pupils how they felt after this. Do they feel more calm, more alert? Do they like this one? Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to ask your child which skills they enjoyed learning about today and which they will add to their backpack. Why not ask them to teach you? Join us next week for the parent bite-sized info for session 3 of Brain Buddies. Thank you.